catches, it drops for the umpires. And it's a tester, this one. Oh goodness me, we'll have to go upstairs and have a look at that. And he's already given it out. Look, he said to Brendan McCullum, if you get caught in front, pad in front. Now this is a huge challenge now for Brendan McCullum. Mohammed Hafiz is captain, and it's not going to get any easier, Ramiz, with the fact that Hassan Ali is going to be one of the key bowlers for Zalmi.
Yeah, the opening pair will be tested, but it's just that when you've got nothing to lose, it just relaxes you a bit. And I think that is the spirit that the Qalandars should embrace. Nothing to lose kind of a scenario, because they've tried extremely hard at getting things right, but it's not happened.
Oh, I think there's a bit of confusion here as to the side, as to the composition of the side. I think that's what's going on. I can only ascertain a guess here. I think Brendan McCullum's not entirely convinced that the team that he thought Zalmi was that gave him at the toss is the team that's walked out onto the field. Well, here comes the match referee, Mohammad Anis, and I think he'll have the team sheets with him. Ramesh, what do you make of this? You were out there at the toss.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a look at the team sheets, but obviously there's a bit of confusion who's playing and who is not. And I think it's picked up by Brendan McCullum. So a few explanations being offered. Dawson and Hassan Ali are the two changes. I think we've got to probably rewind the toss and take a guess.
Hafiz did say there were two changes. I remember Hafiz telling you, Ramiz, that Hassan Ali was in, and so was Liam Dawson. He actually named Dawson. He just said Dawson.
And Hassan Ali as well, so I remember him saying Hassan Ali for sure, but I think it's the Zalmis that seem to be sort of the team being questioned.
We've got Imran Ahmed Khan. He's right there, so he's in charge of player acquisition. But we've got the match referee here as well, Mohammad Anis. So I do believe this has resolved itself, which is a rather tricky situation. So I think Brendan's happy now.
The last thing you'd want as an opener is to worry about who's playing, who is not.
But Ramiz, how astute a brain has Brendan McCullum got. He's got to concentrate on what he's got to do with the bat, but he immediately saw the Zalmi side and said that's not right.
Yeah, I think it's done well actually, because you're so much consumed with the thoughts of opening and making sure that you get your team off to a decent start, and certainly you've been laboured with this question of who's playing, who's not. Anyway, the problem has been sorted, it seems.
Well, it was a close shave, wasn't it?
Brilliant.
Okay, as Rudy Kutsen used to say, let's play.
You've been in the mimicry mood today.
It's Samim Gul. Straight on the money. Don't worry about the ball being picked up, Danny. I saw you there, flinch.
No, I was just intrigued to see, firstly a bit of swing, but also Fakhar Zaman. They've changed their opening partnership quite a bit. Cool and cool umps for this match. Standing in the middle, Ranmal Martinez from Sri Lanka and Tim Robinson of England. They've changed up their opening partnership substantially already in PSL 3.
Oh, it's picked up. What a shot that is. Start the ignition, start the car. Brilliant.
Oh, now that's the start we're looking at and looking for. On the pads and easily played for a 6. It's such a fine timer of the ball, Fakhar Zaman. Massive through the offside and not bad through that clip off the pad as well.
It's the danger for a right-arm swing bowler up against a left-hand opening batter. That hint of swing, a little bit of shape, but if you get into the pads of a lefty, can disappear quickly.
I was having a casual word with Brendan McCullum before the game. He says, watch me dazzle you tonight. No blocks this time from Brendan McCullum. Oh,
Shot, look at this, full face of the bat, ricochet.
Languid elegance and beautifully played once again. Full face of the blade and high back lift. These left-handers look glorious when they're timing the ball like this. Yeah.
Well, Ramiz, from a batsman's point of view, he's got to now feel so good, hasn't he? 2 shots and he's got 10.
Yeah, the problem for Qalandars though has been exactly this. You know, they look great for a couple of overs, for 4 or 5 deliveries, balls, and then lose the plot completely. The wickets fall in a heap, and let's just hope that we're not in for another catastrophic collapse.
Well, I think that's why Brendan McCullum won the toss and decided to bat it, to give them a fresh mind, a fresh outlook, and go out there and get runs, put them on the board. Shot! Oh gosh, that is sweet. Qalandars have arrived. Maybe early days in this match, but there's something ominous about Fakhar Zaman.
Yeah, he can win you the game if he's batting like this. A little bit of width, full pitch delivery, and this time caressed through the offside. So we've seen a flick, a straight drive, and now a lovely cover drive.
To his credit, in terms of Samin Gul, swinging the ball, wanting to get it up there, but if you're slightly out, that's all it has to be, in your length and your line, bingo.
Oh, he's played more shots than you have in the hotel, Danny. It really is something that's fantastic so far.
00, Mr. Bond.
Oh, he's missed out on this one. It's pitched outside leg stump. No chance the LBW. First over, Qalandars 15 without loss.
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट.
Jazz 4G Wi-Fi device. बचत हो गई.
High speed internet on the go with Jazz 4G Wi-Fi devices.
दुनिया को बता दो.
जब भी चाहूँ जीना, खुद को रोकूं कभी ना, मुझे उड़ने दो.
Innovative digestive biscuits. खाएं दिल भर, मजा मन भर.
उसकी जुल्फें खुली तो लगा यूं मुझे, घटा छाए 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 छाए.
Summer Collection 2018 in stores now.
Up against the Qalandars here in match 14. Now Liam Dawson, a left arm orthodox, and strikes a long ball. He's at slip. Good to see him in the colours of Peshawar Zalmi. Oh, he misses out there. Picks out short finally.
Now Umaid Asif, who's got best figures in the tournament of 4 for 23. He bowls what they say in good areas, and HBL, that's a good area as well. There's a slip in there. Ooh, bat sounds good, looks good.
Yeah, I think that's where he should be batting. I think they've toyed with the idea of pushing him down the order, at times at 3, at times at 4. I think he's at his best when he's opening the innings, and this could be a powerful opening pair in this HBL PSL. I mean, Brendan McCullum, if he finds form, and if his partner Fakhr Zaman plays like this, I think they could be a devastating opening pair. Have a look at that. That's gone. That's some knots now. That's a great piece of hitting from Fakhr Zaman. He's playing a beautiful hand here. Cover drives, straight drives. And now we're seeing a brilliant pull shot.
Well, that's what the crowd have come to see. Fast and furious. Bring it on, bring it like good. But just slightly out again. And you've got to make the most of the first 6 overs, and they're doing it here in green.
Well, isn't this what Brendan McCullum had in mind? To bat with the freedom, to bat without any sort of encumbrances coming in on the mind. Oh, goodness me! That's out of here in the shopping centre. Oh, you'll have to pay to get that ball back.
Qalandars mean business tonight, it seems. And they've been led into action by Fakhr Zaman. He's got all the runs, 25 on the board. He's got 24 of them. Have a look at this monster strike.
Bears sit back at the non-strikers. Hasn't faced a ball yet, the captain. And he's watching this terrific left-hander cut loose. Some great striking. Saw it in England in the Champions Trophy of June last year.
Well, this has just been an amazing start by Fakhr Zaman. Flick, straight drive, cover drive, the pull shot, and that is heading to the tailor shop for a quick made-to-measure. Mohammad Hafiz is the acting captain. He didn't envisage this little outing going like this.
I mean, you can't fault the bowler that much, but it's just that it's just pure class. 102-meter hit. Solid shot. Strike rate of 240. Off to a blistering start. I mean, this is what Qalandars can deliver. On the day, they can be a powerhouse.
Well, there we are. Wahab Riaz and Fakhr Zaman, teammates in the Pakistan team that won the ICC Champions Trophy in June at the Oval in London. You hit it how far? He probably said you picked the wrong shop. There's a cafe over there, there's a lighting shop, there's a bank, and there's a tailoring shop. So which one do you reckon he went for? The bank.
There's a graveyard as well. Big sign of a graveyard just somewhere near the ground. The bowler's graveyard, this pitch, or can be.
Well, not when Narayan's bowling on it. He bowled, there we are, there's the Safari. There's a shot there, but we got another ball.
Boring. Dot ball.
Well, Joe Denley still leads that wonderful shot that we saw off Shaheen Shah Afridi against Zalmi in Dubai, but now Fakhr Zaman is the second longest. Oh, what a shot that is. Uppish. 10 from the over, 2 gone, 25 without loss.
Spinner, because McCullum's record against left-arm spinner is pretty paltry. We're talking about 42 runs of 36 balls. 5 times he's been out to a left-arm spinner with an average of 8.4 knot. I don't know whether they look at Brendan McCullum with such stats at all.
It's not, it's going to be Hassan Ali. Oh. And McCullum's off the mark straight away. When was the last time that Hassan Ali bowled a ball in a proper match? How long has he been out? Well, the Lahore Qalandars, probably through Narayan and through McCullum, got the highest percentage of boundaries in the power play, and also with Fakhr Zaman. The been 2 months since Hassan Ali had a proper ball, and that was in Auckland against New Zealand when the Pakistan team went down there. That was a T20 international. So I mean, he's not strongly built, is he? He's wiry. He's not big like Wahab Riaz, but he's oh goodness me, the spells of bowling we saw from him in the ICC Champions Trophy were superb.
He's slippery and he can bowl a lovely line round the stumps. He's a handful against the left-handers. ICC Emerging Player of the Year, including the best bowling performance. He was recently #1 ranked bowler in ODI cricket. Pepsi catcher Karor, yeah, Fakhar Zaman is out there, boys. Hang on to those big shots.
Danny, from a fast bowling point of view, and you've watched Hassan Ali for quite a while now, what do you like about him? What does he do that you especially like?
I love the way he charges in it, and that's about his energy and his attitude more than anything else. He charges to the crease. Think about the great Waqar Younis that stormed in here in the 90s. This fella doesn't storm in quite as fast, but he is busy. He hustles in. It's quicker than you think. Quick through the crease, fast arm action. Now, he's not the tallest guy going round, but he's got a heart the size of Far Lap. Yeah, nice seam, good release. When he's confident, just backs himself all the time. Great changes of pace, deceptively quick bouncer, and he's pretty much mid-crease, and then suddenly goes a lot wider on the crease. Gets those tailing in deliveries. Exciting prospect.
Smash, not sure if it carried or not. Sabir Rahman is the fielder. 3 overs gone, 28 without loss. Now Brendan McCullum, 2 from 5. Smashes Umaid Asif back over his head. It's 6 past the side screen.
About time, Baz Mac. That is you. One half of the Bash brothers from the Brisbane Heat. And he slaps this back over the bowler's head. What a delight.
Yeah, this is great entertainment from both ends. Fakhar Zaman, the left-hander, and this is swatted, smashed. Flat 6, a skimmer.
A little good change of pace from Umaid Asif. But that's where Brendan McCullum is at its best, Danny. It's when you see him charging down the pitch and he's already at the bowler, and that ball went bullet straight. Don't forget to catch us on Facebook and YouTube. Just look for us and you'll be over the moon when you find it.
Or catch us on the moon. The ball will be disappearing there, I tell you, if these two stay in for some time.
Now you see the difference in the shot, a change of pace, and he's gone horizontal with both of those shots.
Got to be hitting the ball straight, not with an angle bat, clearing the front leg, and wanted to just thrash it. I think he's decided that he's not going to play defensive shots. But he's got to be a little bit more judicious when it comes to picking the right ball and the right shot. Head and shoulders move for $1 million. Become a popular move, this.
Ooh, good bowling. Danny Morrison.
Well, I liked it because there was the change-up. So another tick in the box for the bowler. He's been swatted downtown for 6, and then he bowled a slow ball. McCullum was through it, and now the height. It zips through. Yeah, good effort. Good thinking.
Oh, just beats backward point. Sabir Rahman again, he picked up 3 catches the other night in various positions. A great fielder.
Yeah, normally you appoint your best fielder at point. Yeah, he's very good. Anticipates well. Right, he's back there for the left-hander at point. It's a difficult angle really to feel, because you're walking in and then you're looking for that smash, that hard hit, and you've got to adjust at the very last minute.
Oh, could easily have chopped on. 4 gone, 35 for no wicket. Hassan Ali, the dipping Yorker, and acknowledged by Brendan McCullum as well. Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to look back at the bowler and say, well bowled. How's he bowled this, Danny?
Yeah, with split finger grip and the ball dipping. The other thing watchable about Hassan Ali is his accuracy. He hasn't looked rusty at all. This is kind of his comeback game, and gets a nod of approval from Brendan McCullum. He's a good bowler, this fellow.
This is a great contest, isn't it? You've got a young, fast bowling tyro here in Hassan Ali, and you've got one of the great exponents of T20 cricket.
Hoga Saaf Pakistan is an initiative for uniting the nation to work towards a healthier Pakistan, Wilco. So when you go to Lahore, please clean up.
You give me the brush.
Do the roads and the aisles and...
Oh, it's a no ball. It's a no ball by Hassan Ali.
And he's very excited. Hassan Ali storming in, changes of pace, and we're going to have a change of blade here from McCullum. Yeah, it's quite a way over. That's a biggie. It's been going rather sweetly too in terms of changes of pace. The slow Yorker deceiving McCullum. Needs a bit of head and shoulders, I think, with that mop.
Don't forget, it's a free hit, and the free hit is punished. Great catch. It's a 6 to Brendan McCullum.
Yeah, he lined it up very, very smartly. The slow ball hit extremely hard, straight, and is it taken? Yes, it's a kind of a clean catch. But does it count? It was of a no ball, of a free hit. Yeah, it's part of the prize money.
Well, now, hang on a minute. It's off the toe end of the bat, I think. That is the softest dismissal that I think Brendan McCullum's ever had in his illustrious career. It almost hit it like a snooker shot.
Looking forward to this replay immensely. He's so quick with his hands. Oh yeah, that's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. And Hassan Ali gleefully accepts, and there's a pumping celebration that only Hassan Ali is renowned for. McCullum's got to go off the cue ender. He's gone for 15. It's 42 for 1 here.
Aga Salman is in, and he's off the mark straight away. Is he? Yes, I thought it was going to be a boundary. I'll tell you, he's one heck of a player.
Yeah, he was surprised by that length. It was a very good result after being hit. Powered for a straight 6 of a free hit. That's an excellent result for Hassan Ali.
Shot, that's gone. Oh, that's a great shot by Salman. 5 gone, 48 for 1.
Good thing about Lahore is that Fakar is still out there, and he has been playing so beautifully, 25 from 14. And now Salman, who played nicely last night, he's got to get himself going. So McCallum, unfortunately, like the snooker cue, is putting the chalk on the end of it, straight back to the bowl. It was so bizarre, that dismissal.
The great thing about Lahore is, if they're good or bad, they entertain. They've added a flavor to PSL, whatever collapse they get or how hard they go at the beginning. But certainly are entertaining.
Riaz, he's so hard to get away, Flem.
He is good experience, getting a lot of wickets. Bowl later on as well, but he bowls with good pace, hits the pitch hard, extracts any movement whatsoever out of it. But good start here from Lahore. Surely they can go on to post a big total.
Surely. Don't jinx it.
Good areas there from Wahab. He's a big, bustling bowler, but the other night, Salman, and that is last night, was outstanding. Constructed a good T20 innings. There were some good shots in there. He lifted them when he needed to, but he played some really good shots through the covers, over the ropes. Only his second PSL innings. So he tries to play quite correctly at the start, and he'll wait for that length.
I thought he looked good. Looked as good a batsman on this pitch as anyone in the game, really. It's got a bit of time too, with Fakar going well, 26 off 15 deliveries. Good crowd atmosphere in at Sharjah Stadium. But most of all, 9 wickets in hand. Go at this current run rate, you're looking at 172 runs.
That was nasty. There we go, there's the short one. And he does get nasty, and he gets in the face of the batsman.
Yeah, that's the perfume ball. Mick, smell the leather on that one. Riaz got a good bouncer, he uses it sparingly, and generally it's on the money.
And the pacey bouncer has really worked in Sharjah. We saw last night with Mohammad Sami really getting that bouncer to skid on and hurry the batsman, and almost the same type of delivery right here, on the money.
Yeah, and you're probably better off not shaping up to pull that either. You'll get yourself in strife. Oh, it's run away. Very fine 4. And that brings up the 50. That's a very good power play. 53 for 1. And we have a look at the Lahore dugout there. They've been riding the emotion, haven't they, throughout this PSL so far. So left arm orthodox gets banged over the top of point. That'll be another 4. And there's been plenty of boundaries so far.
Yeah, there's lots of power, lots of firepower right at the top. Fakar Zaman, even Salman Agha getting in on the act, but it's just the power that they possess right at the top of the order.
Down he comes, he hasn't got it, no, gone. And it's Fakar. He has been brilliant. And this is what Lahore have got to stop now, the wickets tumbling after a successful power play.
Well, Dawson comes on and gets a wicket with his second ball. The ball's sliding on, not spinning at all. Just look at the setup here. He gets off balance, doesn't he? Gets off balance, a lot of bottom hands, loses stability on that front foot. And there's just a little bit happening. Little gamemanship. No, you took the catch, that's okay. You got the wicket. Fakar's got to go. Lightning 30 off 17 balls. It's 57 for 2.
2 matches now, and he's got to lift all those stats. got the big responsibility of keeping it going after a very good power play. We've seen that from Lahore. They have scored well in the power plays, but then not gone on and got the big total. So the initial 10 overs, and 6 in particular, have been damaging to the opposition, but then they falter. Early wicket to Dawson. Another wicket to Dawson. Another wicket.
Here we go again. Fantastic hitting, and then the famous Qalandar collapse. Thinking about a review? Yeah, he's taking a review. Almost looks 2 in 2 balls. Dawson.
Wow, it's just the options they take sometimes. I can't work it out. I mean, he's got to be walking out there so premeditated, thinking, well, I'm just going to play the sweep. I'm going to play the sweep.
Provide a full face. Why not punch it straight down the ground? There's a single every time.
We've seen it time and time again, Flem. I mean, this is first ball. He's across it no matter what. And it's gone under the gloves, I believe. There's a little bit of a... He would have challenged straight away if it hit his glove. But there was a little bit deceptive, that angle. It's gone under everything. It's hit him on the pad and it hits his leg there. I don't think there's any doubt with this one.
Yeah, correct. He looked at the non-striker to think about reviewing this. He didn't go straight away, so he doesn't think that he's hit it.
That looks like the pathway of plumness for me. He's got to go for that one. Not going over. He hasn't hit the ball. Oh, see you later. Not turning, going on. That is out.
Yeah, Tim, you're on screen. Stay with your decision. Out. Repeat out.
No doubt about that. It is out. And we've got another hat-trick opportunity here. 57 for 3 in first over.
Will we see a sweep? Will we see a sweep, Michael?
Well, I think when you're batting against a hat-trick, you just bunker down, don't you? Oh, just like that. Forward defence. Brilliant bowling, though. Here's the first one. There's the big one. Bakar had been brilliant against the new ball. And then slices that, and then I just don't think that's the option, first ball. And in hindsight, we can say that as well, can't we? Plum. Back live.
It's just been Lahore all the way with their execution. It's been bad. They've been very aggressive. We've seen stats on them being extremely aggressive, but got to find a balance. Even that McCullum innings yesterday, where he blocked it and tried to ride it through the innings, was two extremes. Either he's going to attack or block. So
it's the end of the 7th. It's 58 for 3. Throughout, in a graphic that we've got coming up, that there is a real example of what Lahore have been doing, and something that they have, well, unless they change it tonight, it's probably too late, but tonight's the night.
I'm looking forward to this graphic. I know you asked for it. You've spent a lot of time on this one, Michael. So always looking for the Pepsi catch a crawl catch there. Cash. I think there'll be some sixes tonight.
Go back to the bar. Well, I just wanted to see the value of the first 6 and what it means overall. In terms of, on the left you'll see 6 overs and who's scored the most in this PSL. Lahore both times, 68 for 1, 61 for 3. They end up with 132 and 119. So that's that example of the wickets are just tumbling once they start after that initial power play. And then you run down 57 for no loss, Peshawar, they get 176. 53 for no loss, Multan, they get 179. And Islamabad are the other team that are losing clumps of wickets, and they're featuring as well. So it's just it's a pure example of what Lahore, or the mistakes they've made throughout.
Very good stats there, Michael. And just in their 4 games, in PSL 2018. They've lost a 7 for 4 against Multan. They've lost 5 for 29 against Quetta, 9 for 62 against Karachi, and 8 for 44 in yesterday's game against United.
So you're saying they're batting all right?
I'm saying they might just need a bit of substance in the middle order there. Just a couple of guys just to get late and actually get to bat in the closing overs.
Well, they got another score in that table today with the 53 in the power play. So their top end batting's fine.
I think generally you're looking between 40 and 50, and with at least 8 wickets in hand, you should be able to get 180. And doesn't take me to build my ones, Michael. I just set it 2 balls ago and bang, got one up there now. So good work, everybody.
Yeah, well,
but it's not pretty reading though for Lahore, and I don't want to make fun of it here. And that's why I'm interested to see Umar Akmal batting down, because he is one of the most prolific batsmen in overs 16 to 20.
Runs away fine. There'll be at least 2.
Just a word on Samin Gul. He's very recently played for United Bank, and United Bank had Yunus Khan as their captain, and he was captain cum coach. He played a few games as well. So she doesn't like our comedy, she doesn't like PSL as a whole. But just at this level, to have a coach like Yunus in the dugout and to have him guiding you through these big moments is a big thing. I know Yunus is very humble. I talked to him earlier and said, no, it's got nothing to do with me. But he'll be a big influence on this young lad.
No, I've only heard wonderful things about Yunus Khan. He was a fine player. Spent a year at South Australia as well. They loved him there. So it's good to see these older players passing on their experience.
Oh, it's a good short ball. It's a very good finish to the over. That's the end of the 8. 62 for 3 now. Take 150. It would mean finishing off an innings if they get there.
Liam Dawson's played 3 tests and was on the English tour to Australia and New Zealand in T20 cricket. Played a game over in Hamilton and also at the mighty MCG. Got hit a bit at the MCG. I was commentating that game, none for 23 off 2. But one of the great things we've been seeing, there was a shot of Saqlain Mushtaq in the box. Oh, he's gone big, has he? Yes, he has. There's a maximum. Good strike. Get his score up to 10 of 8 deliveries, Sahil.
Sohail Akhtar has come here with a big reputation in domestic cricket to hit a long ball. And you see that there, full face of the bat, lots of power generated with that bottom hand. Big hit against the left arm spinner Dawson.
It's not dissimilar, that delivery this time. Oh, that's woken her up. Or is that a different youngster? Oh, it's a different youngster. Isn't that great? He's having a ball. There's Winviz taking in all the data. 68% to Lahore, and it was majority share Lahore last night as well. Till right at the end.
I don't know if Lahore are a data team. I think they're a very impulsive team, inspired by their captain. I just don't think stats really rack up with the way they go about it. Plenty of social media too for this PSL 3. Some great shots, videos and selfies online. Check it out. A little punch for a single. That'll complete the 9th over and 71 for 3.
To bowl his 3rd over. And that'll be out. First ball, edge through to the keeper. As simple as that.
That's red hot. hot delivery, wasn't it, from Samin? Just short of a length, but it just seemed to gather bounce that surprised Salman, who's been in good form. Let's have a look. Good seam. Yeah, excellent bounce, hitting the top edge. Cameron Akmal, he's taking it around shoulder height. So that is bowlology gold there from Samin. His first wicket. Salman's got to go for 13, and it's 71.
Best of him in this instalment. There is a catcher in play. So, good ball. It does jump up a little bit, Baz, but you look at the angle of the bat, it's a bit like slips catching.
Yeah, just talking to the batsman previous game, they said that there is a little bit of two-pace nature of the pitch. A few ones kick on and really rise, and the other ones just sort of never arrives. That one really shot through, didn't it?
Well, you think of the atmosphere last night, and it was so tight. First super over, we've got an atmosphere building, always does under lights. This final game of the double header, and we're going to go outside. We've really enjoyed the moment to go out as three commentators, and we've got them nestled down there now, ready to go. Oh, well, hang on a minute, we've got one, and guess who it is?
Well, I tell you what, gentlemen, this is the place to be. I think, obviously, it's better at night down here, the bigger crowd in, the atmosphere at night, this game under lights, sensation.
All right, that's enough of him. He hasn't started yet, so let's hope the other two commentators get down there quickly.
Yeah, just relax for a little bit, Danny. We'll get through these next two balls. I'm going down there, Mick.
Oh, you're going down?
Yeah, have you got any plans or how do I deal with it?
Well, I'll let you go now if you want to start. Do you want to head down the stairs now?
I don't want to go down there too early. I don't want to peak too early.
You don't want to see Danny earlier than you need to, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, fair call.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Seriously, suggestions. How do I deal with that down there?
Imagine waking up to that every morning. My goodness. So there is a slip in play. It's another short ball to finish the over. Get that last over as well. And still one more. Still one more remaining.
Hassan Ali and Hafiz with that elation, but Hassan Ali does bring a lot of fire to his game. That was a terrific delivery.
Just enjoying the short ball. A lot of times in T20 cricket it's all batter dominated and the bowler's just got to mix their pace, but the bouncer has been a weapon. It's picked up plenty of wickets and it just creates doubt in the mind of the batsman.
10 overs, they're halfway there, 73 for 4.
So what's new?
Yeah, and I ran up to a couple of the owners upstairs. They were having a nice little scoff upstairs in the VIP, and yeah, very frustrated. But hey, got to keep bouncing back.
Yeah, the need to. Oh, that's gone up in the air. Catching has been brilliant. This was relatively easy take for Dwayne Smith. Another one bites the dust.
Now it does. Half the side out now, with half the overs gone, and Lahore Qalandars really are struggling in PSL 3. Another night, another tournament. This maybe goes for 6 or finds the gap. But on this occasion, Sohail Akhtar has picked out big Dwayne Smith, and Dawson picks up yet another, and it is all falling apart for those in green. Out for a dozen, Sohail. It's 73 for 5.
That's once again is a big concern for the Qalandars. Nothing seems to be hitting right for them. Just falling apart once again. When they look good in pieces, in little blitz, they look good and then they lose the plot. Right, batting low down the order, Umar Akmal. And that's been the other area of discussion. That's how he got out. So yeah, I mean, laughter is the best medicine, as they say, so got to maintain your sense of humor.
Oh yeah, There we go.
There you go.
That's a good shot there, Danny.
I'm dazzled in the lights.
Yeah.
The thing is with these two batsmen, Narayan and Umar Akmal, they've got very high career strike rates, so they need to just back their natural scoring. You know, I don't think they need to get too inventive. If they're there at the ends, they're going to be scoring up to 170, 175.
Yeah, look at the dismissals to attacking shots, Danny.
Yeah,
38 the highest.
And they can. They've got all that strike weaponry. Such a shame. And now you've got a situation where you've got two new guys at the crease. One thing you don't want in white ball cricket is two new guys suddenly having to start and turn things around.
I mean, if they'd gotten it right, they would have been the most entertaining side in the HBL PSL, because they want to attack
They've
and
got
be
a very
aggressive.
good bowling lineup too.
Yes, absolutely. It's just that the batting order shuffle or shift has shaken them, I think. That's not really worked. A lot of combinations tried, and so it's actually backfired.
I know that the combination, I like Fakhar Zaman opening with Brendan McCullum, and at one stage they were 1 for 57 again, going sweetly.
Good power play, you know, 53 runs. You tick off that, we won that power play. But still plenty of time left in this innings. As we talked about, two real natural stroke players in the middle.
.77 for 5, end of a good over. Oh, good delivery. Babriaz is quick, right? Zainab Abbas, what have you got?
Well, if there's any glimmer of hope for Qalandars, it's this man right next to me, Agha Salman. He's been brilliant in the tournament so far. Agha, आपको पहले तो बहुत-बहुत मुबारक, आप बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे हैं. एक हम बात करते हैं टैलेंट की. ये बताएं कि कितना मुश्किल था कल, you know, after that loss, it was a heartbreak.
Obviously जब आप ऐसा मैच हारते हो तो उसके बाद मुश्किल तो होता है, लेकिन एक अच्छी बात थी कि बैस जो था उसने बोला कि कोई बात नहीं यार, इस तरह के मैचेस होते रहते हैं. हमने अच्छी फॉट किया लेकिन फिर भी हार गए, लेकिन एक ही बात है, कोई बात नहीं, हार जी होती रहती है, लेकिन उससे लर्न करना था. हमने यानी कि कोशिश करनी थी कि वो मिस्टेक्स दोबारा ना करें, और कोशिश करेंगे दोबारा नहीं करें.
120 आपको लगता है कि मतलब इन टर्म्स ऑफ यू नो स्कोर जो था वो हो सकता था उसमें?
इस ग्राउंड में, क्योंकि छोटा सा ग्राउंड है, आपको पता छोटा ग्राउंड है काफ़ी है कंपेयर टू दुबई, तो इस ग्राउंड में 120 आई थिंक गेटेबल था.
आप खुद लाहौर से हैं और सब आपकी बहुत तारीफ भी कर रहे हैं कि बहुत अच्छी क्लासी शॉट्स खेलते हैं, तो ऑफ स्पिन भी करा लेते हैं, तो थोड़ा सा अपने बारे में बताएं, व्यूअर्स को एंगेज करें कि पीछे आपकी बैकग्राउंड.
मैं लाहौर से ही हूँ, लाहौर में क्रिकेट खेला हूँ सारी अपनी, और फर्स्ट क्लास भी लाहौर से ही खेलता हूँ. क्लब क्रिकेट में अपोलो क्रिकेट क्लब है, वहीं से खेलता हूँ, और मैंने क्रिकेट भी वहीं से शुरू किया और अभी वहीं से खेल रहा हूँ, और अपनी सारी क्रिकेट अंडर 16 और 19 फर्स्ट क्लास अभी लाहौर से ही खेली है.
अभी कुछ क्विक विकेट्स जो हैं गिर गई हैं, 78 for 5. क्या लगता है कितना करना चाहिए कंपटीशन में रहने के लिए?
आई थिंक अभी जितनी विकेटें गिर गई हैं तो 150 प्लस अच्छा टोटल होगा. हमारी बॉलिंग, बैटिंग से बॉलिंग ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग है, जो हमारी जो स्ट्रेंथ है वो बॉलिंग ही है, तो कोशिश यही है कि 150 तक जाएं.
चले, थैंक यू सो मच आगा सलमान, एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर करियर.
थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Expecting 150 on the board. 78 for the loss of 5.
कोई बात नहीं.
That's into the gap. Yeah, he's got loads of talent and potential, but he's been a sad story in a way. It's a career unfulfilled. Umar Akmal can hit the ball hard, but it's just that he needs to be consistent.
Just a cracking shot, wasn't it? An orthodox shot, slightly on the up, but he just looks very assured with his footwork tonight. He looks really switched on, so maybe we might be in for a treat.
Yeah, that's good, sensible batting. They easily make it for the second run. Yeah, they're always looking for these little performances that can G them up as a unit, Qalandars. So a quick fire 50 from Umar Akmal will be a good discussion, positive discussion point in the dressing room. That if he can do it, why not the rest of the cast? Let's back this performance. Let's get to 120, 130. That's a wide ball down the leg side. Wahab can be quick. 141.3.
That was slippery.
Yeah.
And you get that gauge flamed out. That's the beauty down here. I love being down here for that. Absolutely. Forward. Runner. Still got a smile on the...
मुनव्वर बहुत बहुत आपको मुबारक हो, आपने पेप्सी कैच अ करोड़ का जो है कैच पकड़ा है। कुछ बताएं कि जब कैच आ रहा था तो क्या सोच रहे थे?
मैं तो सबसे पहले अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि इरादा मेरा यही था थोड़ी देर पहले कि या अल्लाह कुछ ना कुछ कैच मेरे हाथ आ जाए। तो फिर अल्लाह के हुक्म से कैच आया और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्लाह का बहुत बड़ा एहसान है, करम है कि मैंने कैच पकड़ा। और इंशाल्लाह सबसे पहला मेरा इरादा यही है कि मैं अपनी अम्मी के ऊपर उम्रा कराऊंगा। उम्रे का बहुत बड़ा आज अरमान था, इरादा था, मैंने रात से किया था, तो इंशाल्लाह अल्लाह ने कबूल कर दिया। और दूसरी बात मैं ये कहता हूँ कि इस बार मैं ज़ल्मी को सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ। जो
अच्छा ये बताएं कि ज़ल्मी में किसको इन पर्टिकुलर सपोर्ट करें?
सबसे पहले मैं तो ये कहूँगा कि ज़ल्मी का जो कैप्टन है अपना दिल समी, सबसे ज़्यादा उसको सपोर्ट करता हूँ, क्योंकि उसने जो कल का जो मैच जीता तो उसने हमारा दिल जीत लिया। तो इसी वजह से तो उसका जो मैच था, वो स्टाइल था, एक लंगड़े पाँव पर आना और गेम को आगे बढ़ाना, गेम को जीतना, तो इसमें मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा। तो फेवरेट मैं अभी आजकल उसको ही सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ और वही बेस्ट कैप्टन है। मैं उससे कहता हूँ कि
सोच लिया है कि इनाम के साथ क्या करना है?
सोच तो लिया इंशाल्लाह अल्लाह के हुक्म से, तो जाके पाकिस्तान देखेंगे क्या करेंगे। सबसे पहले इंशाल्लाह उम्रे का इरादा है, अपना उम्रा करना है और माँ का, फिर उसके बाद इंशाल्लाह देखेंगे क्या करें।
ये तो आपकी बड़ी नेक ख्वाहिशात है। ऑल द बेस्ट।
ओके, ऑल द बेस्ट, थैंक यू।
Yeah, he supports Zalmi and he loves Darren Sammy. Bowling, that's great piece of bowling. He softened him up with a couple of short pitch balls and then this one slipped through, pitched up. Sunil Narayan has been castled.
That is bowlology gold there from Hassan Ali. He's added some energy to this team, coming around the wicket after pushing him back and just going through the gate, and isn't he happy about it? Boom! Bit of WWE wrestling about that celebration. Been treated some good ones today, but he is back big time. Narayan goes, and it's 87 for 6.
Very nice feeling.
Center feeling, सबसे best feelings.
बोल्ड है गैस फ्री बॉडी स्प्रे, इसलिए बाकी डियोज के मुकाबले में 3 गुना तक ज्यादा चलता है। बी बोल्ड, चेंज द गेम। बूम बूम मचा दे धूम।
व्हाइट और ब्राउन शुगर की खास मिठास, मजेदार कैरमल के साथ, कैंडी की वो खास मिठास जो किसी और में कहाँ।
उसकी जुल्फें खुली तो लगा यूं मुझे, गाता छाए 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 छाए।
Summer Collection 2018 in stores now.
I am extreme. Whoever you choose to be, there is something for everyone. Crone Extreme.
Hassan Ali round the stumps, and he's very good against the left-handers. Can get the ball away from the stumps, can get it back. He can be a difficult customer, Hassan Ali. Yeah, he ran behind the umpire and then went across wider from the stumps to get that ball back, hitting the stumps. So quite a few variations before he delivered that ball.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of this in recent times, Rambo. We saw it late last year against Sri Lanka, coming round. But wonderful exponent, as you say, coming right arm round, and it tails back in and then straightens just enough, opens up the lefty.
Inside edge, a French cut. He could have got another one. He's bustling, isn't he? He's posing questions to the batsman every ball.
It's great energy.
Not about first game back.
Yeah, I mentioned on air at the start his attitude, because he wants to take wickets. That's his job. He knows it, and he just absolutely relishes being out there and storming in. He's such a, as you mentioned, bustling, hustling in and creating opportunities.
Yeah, he comes across as a natural athlete and a natural bowler. You know, he doesn't have to sort of applies faculties to alter the length. When he wants to bowl a Yorker, he bowls it. When he wants to bowl a bouncer, he's accurate with that length also. Very loose, very natural bowler.
And quicker than you think. That was useful, that.
It's inspiring to the team as well, isn't it? Seeing someone who wants the ball in his hand, give it to me, I'll get the breakthrough, which he's done again tonight.
And he did that during the Champions Trophy also. He'd come in and bowl some magical spells, say from over number 15 to 30th, when teams are looking to consolidate and probably attack. You'd get a Hassan Ali spell, he'll give you a couple of wickets and game over.
Yes. Changes the course of a contest. He's great at it.
I mean, bowling in the middle orders can be difficult. Like batting in the middle order needs a lot of calmness and a thought process and a plan. I think he does it so well.
Well, it can become predictable. So if you've got a bit of an X factor, either with the bat, someone that can actually hit boundaries in those overs, or a wicket taker, well, you're getting someone on the basis to being a very good team.
Well, it reminds me of Waqar, and that Waqar used to do that so often for Pakistan, is that he would prefer to bowl with an older ball for a start, Waqar, and he would come back in these bursts and all of a sudden change the game.
And not afraid really to push the ball up.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, absolutely, very good. Hassan Ali, 91 for 6. Once again, the start was special and then nothing from the middle order. It's the same old story from Qalandars. They were punished heavily by Fakhar Zaman. This is the start they got from him. 4s and 6s, drives and cover drives and flicks. Brendan McCullum with a smash, and this was over 100-meter 6. Six of a free hit, and it looked rosy. The Qalandars looked absolutely on for the contest. But then the usual happened.
This is just when it started to go downhill. A bizarre dismissal for Brendan McCullum, coming off the toe of the bat. That time losing balance. Fakhar had to go after a bright start. First ball Randon, sweep, missed the ball, out plumb LBW. And that was actually a really good ball there from Tamim. Just getting off a length, and the wickets just continued to fall, Danny.
Yeah, it's way it goes, isn't it, for those in green?
Well, that's pretty artistic. You get some great sights in the evening. What have you got? A spider moon.
The David Bowie tour back in the early 80s. Glass Spider Tour.
The Glass Spider Tour, yeah.
A little bit different.
Ashes to ashes.
Yeah, 21st century now.
But even with that collapse, there's still 6.5 overs to go. Even a run of ball is getting you around that 140 mark.
Well, they've still got Umar Akmal out there, so he can end the innings on a high. 12 from 14. Slower delivery, good one.
I love that. He gets on the march and he says to the bowler, come on, I'm coming at you. Then he stops and then he says, well, go on, then what do you got for me? And that was smart thinking, really good from Sameen. Change of pace didn't arrive.
The change-ups have been good, I reckon. Excellent.
Isn't that funny, this walking down the wicket scenario? That as well, that's what they do. In white ball cricket especially.
What's happening?
If you don't feel like it, good to just stop, isn't it? If you feel like you've overstriding, stop, get back, reset, plan to bowl the best ball you can.
Lahore Qalandars are not entirely out of this because the wind sideways, is it?
Yep.
Showed them slightly, marginally behind the Zalmis.
Runs on the board, we can get 140. Say if, it's a big ask, but it's still not impossible, particularly with these two here.
They need a set batsman out there right till the very end, so Umar Akmal could be that asset for them.
Absolutely big time. It has to. As simple as that. If they want to be competitive here in this match and try and get a run on the board in terms of a victory, he has to have a not out. Big red inker.
And you imagine if he's there at the end, he'll find the boundary sooner or later.
After 14, 94 for 6. Because Saad Naseem is in, the 12th man.
Liam Dawson's had a nice night, hasn't he? 3 for 18 off 3.1. Hasn't turned the ball really at all, but he's just changing his pace. He's attacking the front pad.
He bowls a beautiful pace. I've seen a little bit of the Bangladesh Premier League in 15 and 16. So he's a very useful customer. It's a good catch from Hassan Ali. So it just dips on there, lovely bit of deception with the pace, and he gave it some flight. Back live, but Dinesh Ramdan undone with a goodie.
I mean, look at the shot selection as well. I mean, it's fine to be aggressive, but you need to find a better route to score runs.
Wonder with Sohail though, he's a big strong hitter, he's a 6 hitter, he's faced 6 balls now. Umar looks like he's there to bat at the end. Is it time to take on the spinner? And maybe go in the V. I think sometimes they're trying to hit too square.
That's been a real issue for some of these players. They've just gone across the line and happy to whack the ball over mid-wicket rather than trying to time the ball straight over the bowlers. And we saw Andre Russell, what a success he was. That super over, hitting a couple of straight shots, putting a 6 to win the game.
We might get a catch here, boys. Oh, well bowled. It wasn't in the hot zone for him. Wasn't in the hot zone.
Might be there though. Stop it.
Ball spinning slightly. It's gripping a bit.
Just a fraction.
Yeah.
They're a wrist spinner as opposed to a finger spinner. Yeah, a lot of difference.
It's just inviting him to come down though. It's not giving him a half volley length.
Yeah, so once again, get to 120, 130. We've seen that a total of 120, 130 can be a good, decent fighting total. So
been a
don't think
fine
about
spell. 3 for 20 here from Dawson. See if he can close it out with his last delivery.
That's a very good over. Dots and 3 for 20 in 4 overs. Bible is going right after 15 overs. Lahore Qalandars 96 for 6, and we'll have the
play. That's what they want to do. Ahmed Asif, 2 overs have cost him 17. He hasn't picked up a wicket yet. Umar Akmal, 14 from 19. Oh, and he's gone on the charge. You just wonder, had he connected with that buzzard, where would the ball have gone with that kind of shot?
Maybe there's a football stadium outside the ground. When we're driving up here, you saw that and you thought maybe there's a coaching job on offer there for you.
Good shot.
We saw the shot of the moon. He saw the moon. He said it's going to go the moon and back.
The sea of tranquility. Well, he's hit 1-4. And that'll be a wide, surely. Yes, that's a wide. Good pace, but wide.
Well, again, you think that with the nature of the pitch and with everybody saying that it's not easy to bat on, you think that Qalandars would say, okay, we'll go for 130. That's still doable. 5 overs, just get 30 runs. It's conservative, but still a score.
And simply settles for the single here and hands it over to Sohail. Umar Akmal's got to play. He's just got to find a different formula, because he's swinging away and he's missing. He's now taken a single as if to say, well, you have a go because I can't connect.
That's just a struggle for Lahore after they get off to that flashy start. And they've got off to a flashy start 3 times in the 5 games. And they just are unable to keep going. Darren Sammy. Good to see him there. I hope he's back out there playing shortly. And Chris Jordan to the left of him on the views we had the other night of him hopping down the pitch. He was the hero, wasn't he? It was an incredible finish. You would have said that's it for this PSL.
Oh, no. Well, Umar Akmal has gone on the most ridiculous run there, because Sohail Khan had no idea where the ball was.
I know he didn't know where the ball was, but he's got the non-striker calling him through, going to the danger end, and he just shoulders arms at him. I mean, it's an understanding. It's batting with a partner.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, no fast bowlers union here in the PSL. Sohail Khan, remember that. Now, what's the problem here? Apart from the fact that Umar Akmal's gone, surely Sohail Khan should have gone now. Go.
100% with you. Senior batsman, you've got to sacrifice your own wicket. Yeah, Sammy can't understand what's going on. He's happy about it, but it just goes all wrong for Qalandars. Just a sort of a brain fade all the time in the second half of the innings.
Lofted, and should be just 1. 1 it is. 99 for 7 with 4 overs to go. 4 overs, 13 dot balls, 3 for 20 for Dawson in his very first PSL game.
Here we have runs wickets in the final phase, so the final 5 overs. So what we're looking at here, accumulated runs throughout the PSL, 164 to United at the top, and they've lost 7 wickets, so their runs wicket average is 23 runs per wicket in that final phase. Go down to the bottom, Lahore, 3.89. And it's probably gone down again. Will they make 100? They're now 99 for 8, and Riaz has smashed over the stumps.
Yorker on leg stump, and he's uprooted. Well, it's leg stump gone for a cartwheel, yeah. Handles. And there's the reaction from Umar Akmal once Sohail Khan reaches the dressing room. I don't know about that. But he's gone for 4, 99 for 8.
Last night. And this was bullseye. Leg stumps, gone to sleep. And so have Lahore. And I'm afraid it's looking all a bit too predictable. Darren Sammy enjoyed it. And it's a waste of a run for Wahab, because Salman Irshad, I don't think, was ready. Well, this is where this man is so dangerous. Got a great Yorker, and he's got a decent moustache to go with it. Oh. Well, there we are. Each to his own. Brilliant. Yorker from over the wicket, Yorker from round the wicket, and a direct hit as well.
The direct hit, but he's comfortably home and bring up the 100 for Lahore Qalandars. It's almost like they play 2 games, not out eventually, but it's almost like they play 2 games in each innings. First 6 overs, it's all Lahore Qalandars, and then the inevitable collapse.
Yasir Shah.
Just coming back to the graphic we were talking about. So what we're talking about in that last 5 overs is that Lahore down the bottom, they score 3.89 runs for every wicket. They've lost 19 wickets for 74 runs through the whole HBL PSL this year. And up the top, Islamabad United have lost clumps of wickets prior to that last phase, and they're on top.
What a lovely catch, what a fine piece of bowling from Wahab Riaz. You just cannot stop this man from taking wickets at the death. He's one of the best in the world, and it's all too straightforward for Zalmi.
We keep showing the graphics and they keep getting wickets. This one, just a normal prod forward, comfortable catch in second slip. What a game Dawson's having, what a game this man's having. Death bowling. Does get a lot of wickets, and Lahore Qalandars yet again. Boy oh boy, they do this time and time again. Yasir Shah out without scoring 100 for 9.
I'm afraid that the end is very much in sight. Is it going to be with this ball? Last ball of the 17th over. There's a short leg in here. It's the Yorker. It's a brilliant Yorker. And it might have caused some damage to the Fizz. And it's gone upstairs for a review.
Well, he's not far away, that's for sure. Got whizzing in. He's such a good bowler, isn't he, Riaz? 2 for 14. This is his 3rd over, and he's on the button again. Full length, fast. Always in the action, always in the competition. And missing leg stump. I suppose at this stage, if you've got it, just on the odd chance, it never helps if you think it's a bit offline and the umpire hasn't put the finger up. But obviously it's the batsman's challenge if that is the case, but good bowling. I can't believe the capitulation we've seen again. We have a team that just aren't learning from game to game, and I just wonder, Baz, that loss last night for Lahore, when they had it the whole way, it's just knocked them over. Hard to come back from that. They almost needed to have tonight off, didn't they?
That's a good call, actually. Taken 1 or 2 punches too many, haven't they?
Yes, there's bat involved, Tim. You stay with your original decision.
End of the over, 100 for 9. Ooh. Well, now, who's the senior partner here in the batting? Is it Mustafizur or is it Salman Irshad?
Focus of Pakistan initiative for a cleaner and greener Pakistan.
Good catch by Dawson, simple catch, straight in. Over a cover he goes, straight into the hands of Dwayne Smith. Hassan Ali takes another wicket, and Lahore, having been 42 for no wicket, are now 100 all out in 17.2. It is the most disappointing sight in this 2018 PSL to see the Qalandars collapsing in the way they are. And if you're a Qalandar fan, that is a pretty nasty picture right there. Hassan Ali finishes 3 for 22, and the Qalandars all out in 17.2 overs for exactly 100.
After a rockin' rollicking start in the power play. First 6 overs, ball coming on possibly, maybe a bit of Sunil Narayan, the magician, on early with a proud hard seam, and see if he can weave his magic.
Yeah, definitely, Danny. He turned it square both ways yesterday on a pitch that was just slightly damp on top, but he's a constant threat even on the flattest pitches. And interesting, Lahore, they won the batting power play. They were 53 runs with 1 wicket down, so to only then score another 47 runs, very disappointing. So they need wickets in the power play. They do have bowlers who are potent. Asir Shah bowled beautifully yesterday as well, but they need to be up in this power play. Brendan McCullum, the captain, he'll be up, he'll be positive. Let's just see how it plays out. But Cameron Akmal, surely he's got a bit of licence to play his shots. Best of 104. Well, he won't be able to beat that tonight.
Thank you, Damien Fleming. No, he won't. Tamim Iqbal, he's not shy at hoisting it either. Just wanted to, looking out here from our commentary position, Fakhar Zaman. I wonder if Fakhar Zaman will get a turn like he did last night. Slow, didn't really arrive, no pace on the ball. Ah, yes, warming up nicely.
Slow, very slow at times. Left arm orthodox. Some would spin, some would straighten. Let's go then, Fakhar. Get us a hat-trick.
Yeah, never ever really arrives. His deliveries from the talented opening batsman of Lahore. Opening the batting and opening the bowling.
Well, it's a dying art, this. The ball never arriving. Bit like swing bowlers. The batsmen find it tough to handle swing. Quite used to handling seam and pace.
Well, back in the day, John Wright bowling in the nets, former New Zealand cricket captain, of course, former coach of India. John Wright would bowl these loopy things that almost went backwards. That was my batting practice. Hence the world record in ducks at some point.
Did he have any? Did he also coach it? What were the sort of key points he said to you about batting?
Get forward and use your helmet. Slow that is.
I feel he can't get you out, so might as well play a few dots.
It's a nice stroke, but picks out short fine leg. Yeah, it's always a good thing in the morning just to go dink, 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 and I'll have 2.
I thought you had more than 2 in your career.
Well, I'll have 24 then for breakfast.
Well, you are the duck hunter.
Yeah. Actually, Danny should be popping out of that eggshell.
31 ducks in international cricket, Danny.
I did my protein.
Even if you try, you can't break that record. Somebody did. Walshy, I believe. Goodness gracious, one without a wicket.
Yeah, nice and straight. Tamim, I don't reckon he'll want to hold back here. Sliding on. He loves pace on the ball. Cool and cool umps out in the middle. Ramon Martinez and Tim Robinson. Martinez from Sri Lanka. Former international batting star Tim Robinson just opened the batting with Chris Broad. This is an ICC match referee, Chris Broad.
Well, for Lahore, they couldn't start any stronger than this. They've bowled 8 balls and they've had 7 dots.
They need a lot of luck, they need wickets, they need some magic, maybe from Yasir, Narayan, pair. Pepsi catch a crore. We've already seen 1 catch taken, very good one, by a Zalmi fan.
There, Brendan McCullum smashing one into the stands, back towards the players' pavilion. So yeah, a few in the crowd divvying up that money. He walked across and predicted it might have been foolish, and it was, and he won the Tamim.
Yeah, it just felt like something's going to happen here. Thought it might be an LB or bowl, but it was off middle stump, but he'd already moved across the crease to Mim, so he's backed his eye, he's backed his technique, and fine legs up, so if he just got it to the right of him, it was 4 all the way. Pretty low risk batting.
Yeah, fearless. And good shot from Tamim Iqbal. He plays that shot quite regularly, just makes his own angle through the leg side.
You don't want to give him width outside off stump now. Oh, he tried to make his own. Geez, he charged hard there.
There's no need to do that, actually. Let's take a leaf out of Sanga's book. I mean, obviously Tamim is very different to Sangakkara. Sangakkara more reserved in his shot selection, not as innovative as Tamim Iqbal, but you can win this by occupying the crease. Required run rate is 5.28, so why try to be adventurous?
Last ball of the second. He's going to keep the strike. Oh dear, I was going to say keep the strike in a single, but there is a brace. Misfield allows the extra run, and it is 7 without loss here. Over. Not being able to use their full quota. It's one of our producer's wife. Oh, is this the same? Bubs is here, along for the cricket.
By the way, Sunil Narayan has come on to bowl, which could be a good move actually. Just conceded 10 runs in the last game of his 4 overs. It was unplayable. I mean, what a bowling spell he delivered.
That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Didn't try and overhit the ball there at all, Cameron Akmal. He obviously relied on timing and getting the execution right between long on and backward square leg. Nice shot.
A helping pitch is a handful, Sunil Narayan, but not so venomous on good batting surfaces these days. Lost a bit of zip. And they seem to pick him quite easily off the hand as well.
The three wise men. Social media links. You've got to be very wary of security here and ICC anti-corruption and force the place. Did that miss off pole? Zingers are not a light. Sunil, I can't believe it either.
Is the zinger on? Or has there been a power cut? Well, so close to that off peg. The Akmal brothers do like the sweep shot. Yeah, be careful. The ball zips through, so when you're playing him off the back foot, you've got to keep your eye on the ball and get that bat down quickly.
Cover is hunting up closer. That lovely little use of the wrists for Akmal to keep the strike. 3 bowled, it is 12 without loss now. Oh, nice phone. Indeed. Sahale wider on the crease. Well, they're going to come upstairs. Tim Robinson says no.
Yeah, the body language is pretty decent from Qalandars. How close was this? Yeah, he's in. But Brendan McCullum would have talked about the body language and about giving you 100% in the field. He wasn't happy with the performance 2 matches or 3 matches ago back. And so this is a much better start by the fielders.
Actually, still just doing a good job, aren't they? If they were bowling first, they'd be very happy with the game. A Pepsi catch a craw. No luck so far in the Peshawar Zalmi innings, but Sahale doing a good job. Just coming wide of the crease, and he does that because he just wants to cut the angle. He doesn't want to give any width outside off stump. Just cramp Cameron Akmal, and he's got him out twice for just 12 runs and a strike rate of just 63. So he's definitely got the points over Cameron Akmal at this stage.
Oh! No! He's put it down! Sahale Akhtar, the other Sahale.
Yeah, he needs to up his fitness, Sohail Akhtar, because this is not the first time he's been rather shoddy in the outfield. Yeah, he got there, would have been a very good catch, but he dropped it, grasped it, and then allowed a 4 to leak as well. Now the standards have been so good, you've got to be better than that.
And I was just talking up how Sahale had it over Cameron. Got him twice, low economy rate, or low strike rate. Could have had him a 3rd time. Let's see if he goes again now. Oh, it's hit him on the helmet. Right on the money, Sahale.
I love a grill. He said he's okay. Takes it on. It's doing its job. Let's have a look at this one. Right on the button. Yeah, side of the helmet.
Very good height and quick. It's a good thinking as well. That was a second short pitch ball on the trot after one that was dropped by Sohail Akhtar. A deep backward square leg. I think he outfoxed the batsman with another shot when it was a very good height and a quick bouncer.
McCullum having a chat with his charge. Just says, look, I want to change the field. Long leg. Says with 3rd man with the left-hander on. Fine leg up. 3rd man back. Not happy with his run up there. Batsman pulled away. So was that something to do with the field? You need to use some head and shoulders with that lot.
Doesn't seem to be interested. These guys are afraid.
Oh, those were the days. It's just an extra. Yeah, leg by, or cricketgateway.pk if you're in Pakistan, and cricketgateway.com for international viewers to stream. Get onto the social media links. Carve it up. Twitter, Insta.
Yeah, you seem to dominate that space, Danny. You're a big fan of social media.
An oxymoron.
He's a social animal.
So you reckon just drop the media?
Yeah, it's the animal.
No, cheers. Thanks so much. 4 done, it's 18 for none. Of course. They won 83 from 96. Very comfortable, considering this opening pair and the rest of the side to come. And Mohammed Hafiz, captain in the side. Big Dwayne Smith, Shabir Rahman. All delightful stroke players. And this is a delightful stroke over backward point from Tamim.
Yes, he's a good player. Not a special ball. Yeah, short and wide on a slow pitch. Writing that uppercut.
When you think of his strong areas, Tamim, he's so good, isn't he, on the cut shot, even back foot punching through that area. Love the unique action though from Urshad, but the margin for error is really small here. He adjusts his line, just gets work into the leg side. And he's a big slinger. Said his action running in, that's all fine. Big loping strides, but just have a look at the release. It's virtually over off stump. Good follow through though, gets out of the danger area. But you'd imagine with that new ball he'll get some good swing. I'll tell you what he will get, some good reverse swing later on.
Absolutely. Can't help thinking of Lasith. That is racing to the boundary, that extra pace and extra sling.
Well, Kamran Akmal will take him apart, take him down if he keeps on bowling that length to him. He's a massive cutter of the ball. Yeah, that's a second shot ball that is bowled, and twice it is made to the fence at lightning pace.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man. Play a song. Well, they're playing the tune at the moment. Peshawar, they're cruising. 27 without loss. And he did get a wicket very first ball. A big scalp too. Misbah-ul-Haq.
This was definitely the avenue of apprehension for Misbah. First ball, wouldn't have had a look at him. See Ramden where he took that. It's almost like he had to go a couple of steps backwards, but good seam, good bounce. Nick behind, keeper doing the rest. You can see, wow, Ramden. Where did that come from? But Danny was saying a bit with the slingers, particularly when they're young, they're not the most, accuracy's not their highest potent force. It's generally the unpredictableness, the swing, Yorkers, and obviously bounces as well. But it might take a while for him to own his stock ball.
Talk about Sean Tate. You get served up sometimes licorice all sorts, and then you've been getting wides and full tosses and bounces, and then you get this great Yorker that rips out leg pole.
Often good at getting new incoming batsmen or tail-enders. Not a bad ball to a right-hander. Unfortunately, Tamim's a lefty.
Yeah, there's a pattern developing, either too short or too full.
Yeah, a lot of infants at the cricket. You don't want to get in there. He's lucky it's only one. And Tamim's going to keep the strike. We've had 5 overs here, and it's 30 without loss.
Here tonight, we got Darren Sammy in the house. Darren, good to see you. Put it there.
Yes.
How's the knee? How's the knee?
Better than I expected. Wilco?
Yeah.
I thought I was gone last match.
We did too.
Yeah.
But you came back. You smashed a 6 and a 6 and a 4, and you won. And you won the match.
Yeah, needed a moment of inspiration there for my team.
What is it?
This is not bad.
Well,
you could,
too.
yeah, you could almost be part of the catcher row.
Well, Wilco thinks he is. So
I don't think Wilco will not catch that.
Hey, now, come on! I only dropped. Come on.
You need one hand. Yeah, that's a good view.
It's a great view, isn't
Yeah,
it? I mean,
think
actually, what you get here is you get the actual bounce and the length of the bowlers.
True.
How's that? I'm being told. Yeah, I'm back on air here.
Okay.
I'm back on air.
Can't
Apparently. Now, I was
lose
going to
this
say
lad.
that Wilco, actually, if he was out there, he'd be hopping like you hopped the other night.
I
But
heard
that's
it,
what he
I
does
heard-
every day.
That's a lovely shot there by Tamim. That's what I want to see.
He's a good player, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he is.
He's a fine player.
Yeah.
But, Darren, we're going to show you. Well, I think we're trying to line up where you got injured. What have you done to the knee? We've got a lot of people. What? Look here. Hang on. Watch this. Oh.
Gee, that good hopping.
Yeah, it's like something shot me. But what happened? The very first over, I hit my knee in the ground. And then I called the physio on, and whilst bowling again, I felt like my knee gave way. And then, I was just trying to be Superman. I kept on going, and then just...
Superman with the bat. You were Superman with the bat, let me tell you. But it wasn't, the catch that went down when you hit your knee. It wasn't that one, was it?
No,
it was before
I hit my knee in the first over on the pitch.
Okay.
And then I guess it got swollen throughout.
Yeah.
Right, Darren, here we are.
Yeah.
That is how Wilco walks.
Wilco,
That's how I walk.
That got a little bit of swag in it still, though.
A bit of swag. It has got a lot of swagger. West Indian style.
So then you came in.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: were you surprised they didn't bowl a spinner at you?
No, I was surprised that the fast bowler didn't bowl a bouncer.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, saying that you got the length you were after, didn't you? You got two up there
full,
where you didn't have to really move, and then you got one that just sat up in front of you to pull. So we've got the 3 deliveries here.
First
Talk us through them.
You see, you don't come there. And not enough pace.
And
get out of town. The hero is in there. That's it.
That's it. You know what I want you to work on between now and the next game? Just a bit of confidence, just sort of...
Oh, God.
My voice, is that... Oh, well said.
Yeah, you were on.
It was the most exciting finish. And when you came out, it was a case of... You just feel with you guys, because you believe and there's no fear that...
I was...
He will... People love courage like that.
Yes. And, just the celebration.
Just do it,
Just really...
But I thought you were gone, mate. I didn't think we'd see you again. So it's great news. Great news. And
honestly, I thought I was out, but the scan showed just some swelling in my patella.
Good.
So hopefully,
what do you
I'll
think?
be good.
A game or two off?
Yeah, 2-3 games.
Yeah.
I should be back. But this is a lovely view, I must say.
You can join us again.
Yeah, of course, most definitely.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We can give Danny a couple
Wilco gets paid twice as much as the rest of us, so he can give up half of his to you, okay? We're all on the same.
Look at this
shot! 6.
That's what we're talking about. Good shot.
Darren Sammy likes the 6. It's 6. It's the power play done. It's 41 for no wicket. Zalmi going well.
You must give me. Okay. That's
right.
Got to get in tight here. Okay.
Let's get in tight.
I'll show you how to take this.
Okay.
That's
here we
right.
go.
That's right.
Where's? Yeah. That's how we do it.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Is there a cricket match going on?
No, there's not.
No.
No, I just love chatting to this man.
That's what you are.
Superman.
Selfie expert.
Ah, yes.
No, Shane Warne's the selfie expert.
Darren, can you tweet that? Have you got your phone with you?
That was on
they've taken my phone.
We need to tweet that here.
They've taken my phone away from me.
Of course, you can't.
So,
but
we will get
if Wilco send me that photo,
do you want me to put it up on mine, Mr. Director?
And just put selfie-bration.
Yes. Selfie-bration.
Hey, you like that, right?
Look, hashtag HBL PSL.
Yeah.
Hashtag Sammy in the box.
Superman.
Hashtag selfie-bration.
Selfie-bration.
Yes.
You got it?
Yes. Hop with the swagger. Hashtag hop with the swagger.
I like that. Oh God. This is much better than sitting. I don't want to go back to my teammates now.
No, we don't want to go back to the commentary box. We want to stay right here.
Yeah, no.
Look, there we are.
No.
Right up there. PJ.
Yes. Hey, PJ, how are you?
Hey, PJ.
Where's PJ? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's
waving up there. He's all the way. They always send him to the furthest point.
Yeah.
He's ready for a 6 up there.
How's the air up there?
Hey, tell us, what about that youngster you've got, cool. Ibtisam Sheikh?
Yeah,
hey?
Yeah, he's. Look, we have two young emerging players, and they've done really well. You've seen Samin goal bowling today, and Ibti ground is a little bit small, so we played the pacer, and so far both of them have done really, really well.
Yeah.
Yes, we have 2 Chinese players who's in as well.
I'll put it on mine.
Yeah, we got them, and Peshawar Zalmi is not just about the actual cricket. No,
I'm going to go Insta.
Well, I can see Javed Afridi, your owner here, and I know that he made a wonderful donation to your foundation, didn't he, Darren?
The funny thing is when we there he is. He's a great man. He's a good man.
Right here.
He's a great man.
If we turn the camera around,
there he is.
There we are.
There he is.
Javed Afridi right there.
Yes.
Pull back, come back a bit, Baz. Yeah. There we are.
There
right
there. That's a great man. That's a great man right there.
All right, come back to us now. We're directing from the booth. Right, so he's done a wonderful thing.
He's done because the work he's doing with the Peshawar Zalmi Foundation. Good shot. Look at Hassan Ali when he was spotted as an emerging player the first season.
Yes.
Fast track 2 years, he became the #1 ODI bowler in the world. Look, the 2 emerging players that we have now, and it's just Peshawar now just seems like a big global franchise, and I'm glad.
Big global family.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Lahore, how good was that? The final last year.
The finals were. I'm telling you, when I step out, I thought I was stepping out at the Darren Sammy cricket ground.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I mean, and the reception you all got, and everything else. I mean, you're the world T20 specialist traveller, aren't you? 2-time West Indies captain.
Yeah, that's something I cherish a lot.
Absolutely, you do.
Yeah. There was a moment yesterday, Darren, and it was 2 teams. It was unfortunately a washout.
Yeah.
And you've got you guys coming from overseas. You've got Pakistan players that are against each other, sometimes playing with each other, but 2 teams mingling, 2 groups, and I just thought. No, on the side here, all chatting, and I just thought, hasn't cricket changed?
Yeah, it has.
Because normally you bunker down in your country, you play for your country if you're lucky enough. But to be playing around the world in these leagues, what a treat.
That's the beauty of franchise cricket, and you gather so much information about different players, you get to know about their families, and all this is just brilliant.
We'll just finish this 7th over, boys. 7 overs gone because we got a commercial break. 46 for no wicket. There we are, here's to Pakistan.
Yes. Especially my fans from Peshawar.
Zalmi Superman right here. Mate, it's such good news to hear that it's not going to cost you more than a couple of games. So you had an MRI?
Yes. MRI done right after the game.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. The yellow storm. It's just brilliant, you know. You know, we all know what's happening down in Peshawar, you know, and this cricket brings so much joy to them, especially last year when we won.
Well, Mick and I, we're committed. We're going to come to Lahore.
We're going in.
We're going to Pakistan.
I haven't been back for so long. 2004
Yeah.
commentating was the last time I was there. Massive series. India were over there. Sehwag got that 300 at Multan, but it's exciting to go back.
Yeah, I had a great time in Lahore. You know, and then I went back there with the World 11. Played the 3 games against Pakistan. That was great. And I did a little stop in Karachi before coming to the PSL. So that's just brilliant.
Well, they're such good people, and you imagine when this PSL goes into Pakistan, the whole thing.
It's gonna be off the
the charts.
I hope I'm still fit. I could still be part of it when it happens.
I think you might be alright.
How old are you now?
He's 23.
No way.
Well, hang on. Shahid Afridi's 37. He's going that way. He's like Benjamin Button. He's going the other way. You know? I mean, you can tell us anything.
I want to age like him then.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to be 45 in
25.
45.
Yeah, 25. Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes I wake up in the morning.
Man. That's
I wake up in the morning and I feel, whoa, I'm 19. But
hey, I can tell you this: life doesn't start until 40. So you've got a long way, you know, 5 years, you can keep going.
Yes.
You can keep going.
But this keeps you coming, doesn't it? I mean, we saw you in Hong Kong as well. And that was a great little tournament, and you won there. You won with the Jaguar, the Hong JD Jaguars.
That's 50 up. Yes.
That's Wilco's truck. That's my little truck.
That's
right
yours,
there.
Wilco. Well, I will need a ride on it sometime.
Well, this is good now, isn't it?
That's good. That's really good for us. I said to them, just make it clinical. If we could up our run rate, that would be also good.
Well, I was worried for your team with you not there, captain, and your performance, but they did so well to only be chasing this many. I mean, it took that heat out of not having you there.
Last ball of the 8th over, they'll get one. They might even look for a 2. No, they won't. They get one. 8 overs gone, 51 for no wicket.
In the pictures, the guy with the trophy must be at the front.
My word, what a trophy it is.
Go, 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 go. Yeah! Well done, well done.
This is called very impartial, this commentary, isn't it? Yeah! That's right in front of us, too. Shah could not get to that one. Runs away nicely.
I am a big fan of Tamim Iqbal in your side.
Yes.
Yeah, I love what he does.
It's a pity that's his last game, because they got to go back.
The series in Sri Lanka, right? Yes, they got a tri-series, Sri Lanka, India and Bangladesh in Sri Lanka.
Yes. Yeah, I just...
Darren, are you surprised both venues that their scores have been so low?
Yeah, I was asked that question, but to be fair, the quality of bowling this year has been much better.
And catching too.
And catching has been much better in previous years. You look at Sultan's team, their bowling lineup is really good. Look, today Hassan Ali came back. Look, makes our bowling lineup even stronger.
Darren, tell me, fellow West Indian Sunil Narayan, were you surprised he didn't bowl that last over, or the super over? Did you think he might have?
I thought he bowled 4 overs for 10 runs, and I know for sure Russell don't really like going after Narayan. So the captain went with his gut. To be fair, the fielding cost them that match.
Yeah, they should have won that match.
Yeah, and when the game goes down to the wire like that, you think of that last ball, they dropped that catch, they run 2. Brendan and Umar Akmal had that.
It's right here.
Was it right in front of him?
Yeah, it was just right here.
Yeah, you know, he saved that boundary. Shot inside out over extra cover. Brilliant shot by
he's good through there, isn't he? He loves that over extra cover.
That's a beautiful cricket shot.
He's got very good T20 stats.
Yeah. And you know, to do that against Narain, the quality of Narain, you know, that's a very good cricket shot.
Look at that.
Giving himself room, exposing his stumps. Beautiful to watch. Well played.
Yeah, well played. How many off the over? 11 from the over, 9 gone, 16. Right, yeah, yes, it's sure. We got one more over with you, Darren. So for all the fans back in Peshawar and in Pakistan who are big fans of yours, yes, it's sure. And
Sakli and
Mushtaq, yeah, look at that. That's one. But just give us an up-to-date medical bulletin of your knee and what's going to happen. You're going to miss 2 games, you say?
Yeah, I'm going to be out for at least 2.
Right.
You know, so hopefully the swelling in my knee goes down. There's no...
So it's a jar, it's a swelling, it's no structural damage?
No ligament damage, so that's the good news.
Yeah, it's great.
And if not, am I welcome back here?
Yeah, Darren, I'll
Shot! Inside out again, over extra cover, 1, 2, 3 bounces. That's what I'm talking about. I want to stay here. When I'm here,
you're neutral, but I want to hear you commentate when it's not your team out there smashing it. That'll be interesting. You probably did the same, won't you? Shot!
Digger. Oh yes.
That's brilliant.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but I was saying.
Yeah, go on.
I was saying, Wilco, if in case I'm not playing, maybe you could invite me in the hot seat again.
Well, listen, I speak on behalf of the management.
Straight away, there you go. Right, we'll just lock that in.
I've just made myself managing director.
All right,
and you are invited.
Thank you.
Okay,
thank you.
Oh, no, we didn't like that.
But what I want to work on between now and then, you talked about you still had the swagger. What's the key to a West Indian swagger? What is it? Is it like a hip thing?
No, you.
No.
It's like this. No.
Well, what is it then? Is it an arm thing? Is it like a?
No, you're trying too hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're trying too hard.
Less.
Listen,
you're not giving me any advice. Like less hips.
Less hips.
Okay.
The hips is for the ladies. The hip. Less hips, please.
You got to walk like
Fletcher is wondering what is he doing.
Yeah, but no, Viv. I watch Viv.
It's got to be natural.
Yeah, well, it clearly is not natural.
Yeah.
All right. Well, after this stint, I'll give it a go.
When I get up. Just watch me walk away. then you learn. When I get up from there, watch me walk away.
All right.
And then you'll see.
Well, I'll try and mirror you as you go. I'll just sort of get in behind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So here we go. Last ball of the 10th. Darren, it's great to have you with us.
It's been a pleasure.
Welcome anytime. Welcome
Look after that
anytime.
knee.
Thank you.
See you back out there.
And keep practicing slats.
I am. Don't you worry. I'm not saying I don't have a swagger now, but I'm going to work on more of a swagger, Wilco.
Hang on, here we go. A couple of runs. Darren, I'll just get out of your way here. 10 overs gone, 70 for no wicket, and Darren, take it away.
Peshawar Zalmi flying at the moment, 70 for no loss. Cameron Akmal on strike, 36 off 31 deliveries. And he has absolutely smoked that behind point. Beautiful timing.
Full outside the off stump, and he just angled it through the offside, and it's flown off the bat. Peshawar well on the road to victory.
Seems to have just 2 lengths the shorter length and the fuller length. So he's got to understand the value of bowling in the corridor of uncertainty. Is that right, Flem? Or do you have another term for it? And get a regular length going. I think with that bowling action, I'm not too sure whether he'll be able to develop one, because with an old ball like Lasith Malinga, it'd be a handful. Ball reversing, because with a slanted arm position, you get it to reverse. But you see, it's either full or back.
Yeah, there's that length again, what you're talking about, Ramiz. Yeah, I think it is tougher for the slingers. They have inconsistencies. A lot of them sag on their back leg, their side arm, but they do bowl good bouncers and good Yorkers.
A little bit of a false start, and I think it's a diesel engine, the Uber, because it takes its time to get warmed up.
$26 to win now for Peshawar Zalmi.
होगा साफ पाकिस्तान, मिल के लगाएंगे जान तो होगा साफ पाकिस्तान.
Inzi turned 48, would you believe it? Happy birthday, Inzi Bhai. Yeah, he may have grown a bit old, but his sense of humor will blow you away. Oh, Wilco, of course. Wherever there's fun, Wilco is there.
Yeah, what a legend, Inzamam Haq, giving back to the game as well now. Chairman selectors, the Pakistan team.
What a player he was. Had the good fortune of batting with him. And once or twice he ran me out, which I didn't like, but that subject was never discussed because it was a given. But when you're batting with Inzi, there is this very strong possibility.
Was it a bit inevitable? Is that where you're heading?
Yeah, absolutely. It was always, yeah. You know, it was, I think, one of the matches in West Indies where I was struggling for form, and suddenly I hit a 40 and I was batting with Inzi, and I drove the ball to mid-off, and it was my call. I said, run, run, run. And Inzi said, refused, and I was run out. And then I was waiting for him to get out, but he got 100. So when he came back, he just politely said, sorry, I couldn't hear you. I said, what? Is that the excuse? But, you know, he's such a great player he was. He made up for lack of running with his big shots, 4s and 6s. Akmal is playing a good hand there. They're feeding him on his strength, which is the short ball. He likes to cut.
Yeah, it's just that length again from Irshad. It's just going to take time. There's real potential there. There's pace. There's unique action. There's some good skills, Yorker and bouncer. But he's getting cut a lot. Now he's getting cover driven. Good piece of fielding though.
Just makes you realize how good Malinga was at his peak. He used to get the new ball to swing away. Tomorrow's game, Islamabad United versus Karachi Kings, that'll be pretty close. But you think that Salman Irshad would model himself there, just learn from the skills that he had. Yes, reverse swing Yorker, but his length deliveries would swing away with the new ball.
Yeah, I think a good suggestion would be not to change him. Just work with his bowling action and get the best out of him.
Well, that's a good delivery. Might have been just a bit of a change up there. So finishes with a dot ball after 11 overs. 81 for Yasir Shah grabs the ball. He's been economical as always. For 13 off his 2 overs.
Good signs for Peshawar though. Hassan Ali's back, and he's back with a bang. The bowling's beefed up. The top order, which they relied on so heavily in that victory last year, is doing well now. Kamran Akmal 45, Tamim Iqbal back in form, so they need Hafiz also to fire to become a really strong contender.
Hassan Ali was excellent first game back, 3 wickets for 22, and it's not just the wickets, it's the energy and the excitement that he inspires his team within the field. Real spearhead.
Yeah, he lifts the tempo with his celebrations. And in the middle period of the game, he comes and picks a wicket. That's a good delivery. Sharp spin from Yasir Shah, 93 kph. A little quicker, more spin, bounce, bite.
Just has real fizz and bite, doesn't it, when he lands his leg break like that, Shah? Been such a weapon for Pakistan over the years. And respect shown from Kamran Akmal there.
Mohammad Akram, Peshawar Zalmi's coach. Well, a few in Australia could get good bounce.
Well, really fast and quick in a Perth test, Mohammad Akram. Really inspiring stuff. I mean, most quicks like it at the Wacker, but he was flying them through. And good to see a fast bowler coaching too, because I think it's a common knowledge around the circles that fast bowlers are the thinking man's cricketer, Ramesh.
I couldn't agree with you more. But as playing that test match and actually hit, I think it was Mark Taylor on the helmet and then Mark Waugh on the helmet. I think he bowled 4 or 5 overs spell. It was lightning fast. 83 without a wicket.
Be able to take that information back home. The Fizz bowl short. Is it out? No, it isn't. And it kicks on a little bit too. They'll double up.
I think bouncer has been a good weapon on this track. We saw Mohammad Sami bounce out a couple of batsmen. It just surprises you. I think you're mentally in tune to play that cover drive or be on the front foot, and suddenly you get this shorter length and it hurries you because you're not in good position to play the pull shot, and every now and then we see a miscue.
16 to win. Just worked easily down to third man.
The question is, where do Lahore Qalandars go from here? I think that last night loss was a big loss because they got the better of the conditions. They got the ball to spin, they got the wickets, they were in a very good position to win the game, and actually that loss really hurt them.
Well, I thought they lost 2 matches last night. You know, one in the super over, and that must have exhausted them, and they just didn't turn up tonight.
It's just the batting collapses, isn't it? They're getting themselves into good positions in the power play, which is generally the hard yards, you know, making sure that you're a decent total, you got wickets in hand, which they've generally had. Oh, it just opens the face nicely there, Tamim.
How would the fans in Pakistan wish them luck and hope that they can recover magically, because the 2 matches to be held in Lahore, and that stadium absolutely dearly need a Qalandars appearance there.
Well, I like the fact that the Qalandars have turned phlegm as well. He came here very positive that Qalandars will do well and there won't be any collapses.
No, they better say they've let me down a little bit. Was optimistic again tonight. I thought it was an excellent power play. What was it, 53 for 1? Kamran Akmal raises the bat for his 50 off just 44 deliveries. The truck's here. Good partnership too.
Yeah, very good game to get back into form. Not a teasing or a taxing total this, and so they played intelligently. 50 for Kamran Akmal. He's a heavy scorer.
So not allowing too many dot balls, this pair. So they'll be very happy. This is a strong victory here for Peshawar Zalmi.
Another tough night for Brendan McCullum. He's been let down by some mindless batting throughout this HBL PSL.
Ooh, that's a good bouncer from the fizz. That did fizz off the pitch. It's 89 for no wicket. Just 12 to win off 7 overs for Peshawar Zalmi. The opening pair are still out there, Tamim Iqbal and Cameron Akmal. Sahal gets ball in hand. He's gone for 22 off his 3 overs. For Cameron Akmal, excellent 50. Good way to get yourself into form and set yourself up for a big tournament.
Very strong off the back foot, and like many keepers, dominates spinners as well, but his form throughout these 3 seasons of PSL has been brilliant and really packs a punch while batting.
Oh, he's gone it again. It's gone very, very high, and it's gone far. It's a 6. Maximum strike there from the wicketkeeper.
Brings up the highest partnership in PSL 3. And Cameron Akmal, short ball, quick hands, quick bat speed, and it's sailed over. Yeah, this man just keeps on scoring in T20 cricket, in PSL cricket. Peshawar looked the real deal.
Yeah, he's the one batsman that's happy to take on that short ball. It's been a threat to most batsmen, dismissed or even just getting a dot ball, but Akmal's got onto a couple tonight. Just 5 to win. Might be just 1 ball. If he goes short again, surely Akmal will have a crack at it. He's 56 now. Squeeze it out. Will he work hard for 2? He wants to. Tamim Iqbal not interested.
Karachi Kings in red hot form, and Islamabad United scrapping and staying in the tournament. We haven't seen the best from them, but hopefully they'll turn up tomorrow, and this should be a cracker.
That's a wide, and now that is the highest first wicket partnership for Peshawar Zalmi, breaking the record between the man facing now, Tamim Iqbal, and Cameron Akmal, who's out in the middle with David Malan from England, the left-hander who had a strong Ashes series over in Australia. Record-breaking night for them.
Record-breaking for Peshawar, but heartbreaking for Lahore. Just seems as if they're losing their way in the tournament, and Darren Sami having fun. Had his commentating stint, now he wants the cameraman job. He wants it all.
Yeah, it's Captain Cam. What a great personality, Darren Sami. His incredible innings to win the game last time on 1 leg. And he sat down with Slats and Wilco and did a bit of commentary. Now mentoring a Chinese cricketer. He can pretty much do it all. Oh, it's another wide. And that'll be the game. It'll go through for a boundary. So, emphatic win from Peshawar Zalmi by 10 wickets. No team's won by 10 wickets in the PSL in the history of the game. And wow, they came here wanting to win. They've won convincingly. Their net run rate goes up, but for Lahore, wow, where to go to here? The confidence will be low. They've got a captain who's very, very positive, Brendan McCullum, but the batting collapses are not helping what is quite a strong bowling lineup.